Hello and welcome to Module 2. Module 2 is going to start introducing you to the scripting language, the C# programming language within Unity. And the reason I add that within Unity is because the game environment adds things behind the scenes that you know nothing of. If you were writing a complete C# programming script for another type of a game without Unity, there would be a lot more information added to those scripts. So this is C# within Unity. C# is a very universal language in programming, so that's why we use the C#. The one thing I want to point out to you, the textbooks does talk about the scripting reference. This is a great place to look things up. You can actually search and find specifically what you are looking for, but this is a wonderful reference point. The other thing I want to talk to you about is the actual adding of the scripts. The textbook kind of tells you what to do, however they leave some things out. So here are some basic things. So as you can see, I have my project open and I actually have the window set to the wide. I kind of like the wide look. You can, whatever's good for you is what you should use. So you can make more folders. I'm going to go ahead and make a folder, create folder, and I'm going to call it audio, because eventually I will add audio and everything should go within the folders. This is file management. Everything you had should go in the folder. Sometimes Unity tells you to create an empty object or create an object or add the script to the main camera. So I'm going to show you several ways. You can select in the hierarchy, there's a create, and you can create an empty object or an object. So that's how you do that. You can also come up to the game object and create objects. Now, for what I did going through these chapters 1 through 5 is I used the main camera to add the scripts to. So let me go ahead and open up the scripts. I'm just going to grab a script here and I'm going to drag it over to the main camera. That's one way. So here's the main camera, and you see that a script has been added. Now, when you start adding more scripts, you don't want to have all of the scripts working. So you can remove a script or uncheck it to not work. If I just uncheck it, this script will no longer work within Unity. Or I can come over to the cog and it's off of the recording section, but it says remove component. So I'm just going to check that and run the game. And you see down here system.string, and that's in the console because the console has been told to print something to show it through the console. Let me stop that one moment, and I'm going to go ahead and open up the console. So the console tab is opened in a whole new window. So let me just put it down here with projects so I can see that it has debugged correctly. So let me go back over to the camera, uncheck that, open up my project assets and add something else to the camera. And we're going to try another one to run and see what it does. This was just talking about dictionaries, so there's really nothing that the console printed out. Those are a few little things that I want to tell you about chapters 1 through 7.